Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Hey Vacay Baes, welcome back to my channel. So today we've got a little girls night in chat. I told you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, give me some topics for like a little topic rant slash Q&A while we make this really cute holiday drink, which is super good. If you like coffee, you're gonna love this drink. If you don't like coffee, we'll make another one at a different time. But yes, so festive. So I'll show you guys how to make the drink first and then we'll jump into the questions. Okay, holiday drink time. Let's give it up for my cute bar cart. It's so festive. But the first ingredient is going to be an ounce of Kahlua. This is going to give you that coffee taste. Next, you're going to go in with 2 ounces of rum chata. Well, you actually don't have to do it in any order, but you'll need 2 ounces of rum chata. And then you're going to need an ounce of Tito's vodka. You can use any vodka, but Tito's is my preference. Plus a half ounce of half and half of all things. And then some simple syrup for the rim. So to make the rim of a glass really pretty with like a sugar rim, you literally just put simple syrup on a plate, or you can have an actual rimming cup. Just put the syrup all around the rim, just how I'm doing. And then we're making a brown sugar rim today. So I'm just patting some of that on the plate and literally just putting the brown sugar where I put the simple syrup. You'll just keep doing that until it gets nice and coated and has like an even layer. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. I mean, there's ways that it'll look more messy than others. I think when it looks messier, it personally looks a little bit more authentic, and I like a lot more sugar, so I'm packing it on. Now that we have our rim all sugared, we're gonna go ahead and add in some ice since it's gonna be an on the rocks type drink. I like extra ice because I like my drink to be extra cold, but you can put as much ice as you'd like. Starting off with our 1 ounce of the vodka, the ounce of Kahlua next, the 2 ounces of rum chata, and then you top it off with that half ounce of half and half. Then I'm just going in with my mixing spoon and just stirring it all up. This is what they mean when they say stirred not shaken or shaken not stirred. Like, there's an actual mixing spoon for it. You don't have to use it. You can use a straw, anything you want to use. Just mixing it all up, and voila, we have our drink all made and ready to go. So this drink is called the Brown Sugar Vanilla White Russian. That brown sugar rim is so good. Okay, so we'll go with the holiday theme questions first. First question was favorite Christmas movie. So if anybody knows me, y'all know I'm not the biggest movie watcher. I'm just now starting to catch up. But my favorite Christmas movie is gotta be between, I really liked This Christmas with Chris Brown in it. I know y'all remember that one. And Lauren London, love that movie. Or Friday After Next, because it's just funny, and honestly I don't know that many Christmas movies. Next question, are you on the naughty or nice list? It's not truth or drink, so I guess I can't get out of that one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm definitely on the nice list. Yeah, my life has been so boring lately, like nothing even remotely spicy going on. So yeah, definitely on the nice list. I've been saying to myself, so I'm definitely not being naughty. Yeah, just trying to be nice to myself, really. So I would say I'm on the nice list. Being single during the holidays. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty much like being single any other time of the year. Especially like if you're like me, like I've mentioned this previously before, previously on Ready to Die. No, I mentioned this before, but I've been single for almost 3 years now. I round up, it's like 2.5, but shoot, it feel like 3 to me, you know? So it really isn't that bad, especially like if you're surrounding yourself with good company, if you're surrounding yourself with good friends, good energy, with your family. I feel like the holidays are more so about being around your family than being with a partner. I have done the whole partner matching PJs, go to your family and spend the holidays, and that's great too, but sometimes it does feel a little bit chore-ish, like I have to, you know, do this, I have to do this. And then you guys always have to end up picking like, oh, are we gonna go see both if one another's family's not in the same area? It's just like you kind of have to end up choosing. So I don't miss that. Next question was, what's on your Christmas list? So I actually don't, my family, we're not super big on like buying gifts for Christmas. So like at Christmas, don't get me wrong, like when I was younger, I definitely got tons of stuff, like tons of stuff under the tree. But as we're older, we don't really do like buying Christmas gifts, so it's a lot harder for me to think of things to get for Christmas. I did give myself a couple of things, which are things that y'all already know that I like, because Black Friday has some really good sales. Okay, y'all know I like gym clothes, so I got a couple of actual name brand sets and not just Amazon this time, so I'm excited for that. And then I also got another luxury perfume, which y'all know that I love. I don't have anything else on my list. Yeah, I think honestly just spending time with family, and then I probably would ask for a trip to be honest. I can't think of things for the most part. On that same topic, the next question was next trip and top 3 things that makes you pick a place to travel to. So I'm not gonna tell you what the next trip is because y'all know how I do. I hold out until the last minute, but you are gonna get a vlog. One will be domestic, the next one will be out of the country, international, which I'm excited for because I haven't been out of the country since, I mean, if we're gonna count a cruise, then in 2019. If we're gonna count like actual flying out of the country, since 2018. So I'm excited for that. What I look for is a place that just has beautiful views. Y'all know I'm all about the views, so it doesn't matter if it's domestic or international. Some place that has mountains or very clear beaches. Obviously safety, right? I'll do a lot of research on that, but that's pretty much what I look for. If it doesn't have views, I probably won't be going there. Struggles of being a small content creator. Whew, okay. Prime example, what I'm doing right now. I worked all day. I got off at 7:30 and now I'm sitting up here filming a video, and I love it to death. But you know, obviously if you create content and you're not like on a grand scale where it's like your full 100% full-time job, you understand that it's a lot of late nights, early mornings, and I know that sounds cliche, but it really is. It's a very hustle culture type environment, which I am not necessarily a fan of. I love making content. I love connecting with new people. I love talking to you guys. So it's a lot easier to do, but it's not easy when you have other things that you have to do. So I'll be up all night editing this video and yeah, just consistently making content. But honestly, I feel like the grind is precious, okay? Like these moments, I cherish them every day. Every Vacay Baes that I get, I'm so thankful for. Every minute that's watched, literally, it gives you so much more perspective, and then you can appreciate other creators. Like when I see people that have posted some very like quality content, I just think about how much time that took, you know? Like it's a lot easier to overlook it when you're not doing it yourself, but it just makes you respect other creators just as much. So yeah, I mean, as much as it's difficult, I really do love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Next question is goal planning for the new year ahead. I actually have another video that I'm going to be posting that has to do with complete 2023 goals, my plans. I actually saw it from another creator, but I'm doing a whole video on that, so I'll be able to give her complete credit and have that fully planned out. So stay tuned for that. What was your biggest accomplishment this year? So I feel like this was a very slow year for me, not gonna lie. Most of it I don't even remember. I know one thing for sure that was a big accomplishment for me was that I finally got an actual credit card. I had never had a credit card. I had a store credit card from Best Buy that I got in college when I got my camera, and I was like, let me just get this and, you know, try to build up my credit. But it's a store credit card, you know, so at the end of the day, like, it doesn't have a high limit, and it wasn't supposed to be used for spending on anything but technically Best Buy stuff. It's a Visa, but I mean, I needed an actual credit card, so I got a credit card. I wanted to wait. I heard a rule somewhere, I don't remember where I heard it from, but that you were supposed to wait at least 2 years before opening up another line of credit. So I had my car for 2 years. You know, they run your credit to, you know, approve you for a car. So I'd had my car for 2 years, so I went ahead and got myself an actual credit card, and I am credit card debt free. Even with 2 credit cards, I have 0 credit card debt. I completely planned it out in the perfect way to where I like matched out getting good points and just doing my research, and it actually brought my credit score up significantly to where I'm almost at an 800 credit score. So I'm very, very proud of myself. I guess that would be like my biggest accomplishment at the moment. I have other accomplishments that I want to work on for next year, but yeah, I didn't want to trap myself into being in debt early on, so I held off on getting a credit card. I know, like, as a 27-year-old, many people have already had credit cards, but my mom always instilled in me, you know, like, just stay out of debt, stay out of debt. And I'm so glad that she did that, because honestly, it was one of the best decisions I could have made. And now I feel like I'm really working towards like acquiring actual wealth and, you know, not being in the hole. So yeah, that is a shout out to you, Mom. You know, she's always pushing me to do better and just be a better person, a better woman. So that is probably my biggest accomplishment just for this year alone. Sneaky links. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have like an opinion one way or another, like on a sneaky link. Let me drink that one. I feel like, I don't know. I don't even remember when sneaky link became a thing. I feel like if you're single, then nobody should ever know who you're talking to. Like, there shouldn't necessarily be a such thing as a sneaky link, because I feel like no one should know who you're talking to as a single person, because if that person's not gonna claim you, then why are you claiming them? You know, like, why? I'm not saying like your friends don't know, your family don't know, but like social media, like, I feel like everybody should technically be a sneaky link to the general public if you're single. Like, if you're in a relationship, you know, that's your person, yeah, post them, whatever. But I just don't feel like people that aren't willing to give commitment should really have any screen time on your social media or really be like a huge factor in what you got going on. So technically, like I said, I feel like everybody is sneaky link if you're single. If you're talking to somebody, I mean, in a sense of, not that you're hiding them or anything like that. As for like having a sneaky link when you're like talking to other people, I'm really big on transparency. So if you like have an agreement with someone or like some sort of arrangement where you're just talking to that person, just make sure that you're like communicating those things with them. I don't think that, I don't know, sneaky link sounds so close to cheating, depending on like the text, like context that you are thinking about it in. But I'm completely for doing whatever you want to do, as long as you're being safe about it and try to be as transparent as possible. I'm not dating right now, so it's like most of these questions that have to do with anything that have to do with like relationships or dating. Relationships was actually another one, and once again, like, I'm for it if you're for it. Me personally, like, I'm not thinking about it right now. It's like the last thing on my mind. I have so much on my mind, so much that I have to do, like, just for myself. And that doesn't mean that people who are in a relationship don't. They might, but just like my mental and emotional capacity right now is not set up for me to have a relationship. I definitely want one day. I'm sure, you know, I want to have someone like a partner that I can connect with and that I feel comfortable and happy, you know, a happy, healthy relationship. I would love to experience that. But just like right now, my whole setup between my schedule, like I said, mental, emotional capacity, it's just not set up for that. So anything that has to do with like those two realms, I know y'all be looking at me like, can she just pick a side? I can't. If it's going well for you, I love that for you. Me personally, it's a no. Friendship. I'm just gonna say like my take on what I've learned about friendship in this year specifically and just over the years in general. Friendship is a beautiful thing, okay? It is honestly, I feel like a more important bond than a relationship. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm not in a relationship, but my friendships have outstood relationships. And if you can meet good friends, like whether those are guy friends or girlfriends, if you can meet good friends that truly understand you and really love you and you understand them, and then y'all have a level of respect for each other, it's the best feeling in the world. It's gonna stand the test of time, okay? Like, it's going to be such a good relationship experience for you, because friendships are relationships at the end of the day. And yeah, I feel like it's such a beautiful bond. So definitely don't feel like you'll never meet people. Don't feel like you are incapable of having friends if you don't have friends. And if you do have friends, cherish those friends that you have, and, you know, continue to love on them. It's a relationship. Know their love languages, you know, and try to put your best foot forward in those. On the other foot, it's very easy to confuse relationships with friends for attachment. Sometimes you can feel like you have a connection with someone and you really just have an attachment to them for some reason. Don't be afraid to let those go if you don't feel like it's the most healthy thing for you. A lot of times there are friendships that just don't have the best energy, and that doesn't make either person a bad person, but not surrounding yourself with good energy is not great. It's not great for your goals. It's not great for your mental health. It's not great for your emotional health. And it's something that you don't deserve, and that other person shouldn't deserve that as well. So if you feel like if you have certain friendships that just aren't adding to your well-being, it's totally okay to let those go. And at the end of the day, everything will fall the way that it's supposed to. You'll be friends with who you're supposed to at the time that you're supposed to. You'll learn from different people, what they say, for a reason, for a season, whatever it is, some for a lifetime. So yeah, I mean, friendships are amazing. I love my girlfriends, okay? So if you have good girlfriends, you better love on them, because they're very hard to find. So that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment down below, let me know what you want to see, share, give me some exposure, subscribe so you can be a Vacay Bae, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers and love ya.